my thing was the dudes that I hung out with were limited dudes, and I just didn't want to be limited. Like I wanted to.
I was the one guy who went to college out of our group.
Well, I went to college too.
Yeah. That was not the, it was not the norm.
Yeah.
My father used to tell me, he goes, "You're so impressed. You're the smartest of your stupid bunch." he goes, "I'll give any one of your friends $50 that could write a fucking business letter." And he goes, "Believe me, I'm not going to go into my pocket. They're morons." He goes, "You're so proud of yourself." He goes, "If you're the smartest person in the room, get the fuck out of that room."
Oh, that's a smart statement, though.
Yeah,
that's a street smart statement.
No, he would say that all the time. Your friends are idiots. He was right, though. But they were cool.
They were, and a lot of fun.
And they were fucking dangerous.
And a lot of fun.
Yeah, I ran with some good guys, man. We had some good time. I had some really good friends,
Yeah.
I was fortunate. I met some nice people. People come in and out of your life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I've had some. I hung out with some cool dudes. I'm still friends with some people.
But sometimes you outgrow them too. I had a guy when I was stripping, he was an EMT. He became an EMT.
Right.
And we were at this party, and they shot the party up. And one of the guys, they were shooting in the party, and we ran in the back, and we tried to jump in this closet, hide in the closet. But we're both pretty big dudes, and we're hanging out in the closet, right?
Naked?
Half naked, yeah. G-strings and shit. And they go, "Yo, what are you motherfuckers doing here? Come out here." And my boy goes, "Yo, I'm an EMT. I can fix that for you." Somebody had shot him in the leg. He was like, "Oh, I can fix it for you." Well, what do you mean? I'm an EMT.
I can't.
All right, hurry the fuck up.
Did he help
Get
him?
out the fucking closet.
Did he help him?
Yeah, he helped him out. Bandaged him up and shit.
That's
And we
so
was like,
funny.
oh, God.
That's almost like saying, "Kill the other guy. I have value." I can
And
save your life.
Dante start going, "I can fix your plumbing, nigga. What you need?
I mean,
Electricity? I can do something.
I do some good furniture. I do some
I can type.
carpentry.
You need a nigga that type?"
That, and I remember being in funniest thing, I was at a speakeasy, like a after-hour spot, gambling after-hour spot. Anybody who was from Brooklyn knows Arizona. Arizona was Club Arizona. Was this, she was like an old school madam.
Yeah.
And she was chubby like a little butterball, and every piece of clothing she had matched. So she had a polka dot dress with ruffles, and polka dot purse, polka dot big hat, like real old school, like Harlem Nights. And she ran all these things, and I'm in the shooting craps, and these guys break in with ski masks, and the guy cocks the shotgun, chaka, right? And the guy's, "Yo, motherfuckers, you don't know who the fuck I am." And the guy next to him goes, "Yo, listen, I see you have a shotgun, and I don't mean no disrespect, but do you mind if I move over here while this motherfucker's..." And I was like,
You can't make that up.
"Oh, shit, what the fuck?" And never in my life did I think, man, maybe I should hang out with different people. Like, I should do maybe. Yeah, you just...
2 times I had that moment where I was like, I gotta have new friends. One, I was. This is like 2 years into starting comedy. I'm coming back home. I still live in the hood, of course. So I'm going home. I run into an old friend from high school. He was all excited. He was like, "Yo, bro, how you been? I see you on the gram doing comedy now and shit." Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, "Yeah, how you living?" Picks up his shirt, shows me a gun. He's like, "Just holding the block down, chilling." I'm like, "Word, I gotta go." I'm
holding the
neighborhood
block.
watch. It was very nice of him to
Just
show
watch
it.
It's broad daylight.
The only thing that I have
showed me a gun.
any equivalent of that is I remember at one point we were playing pickup basketball and one of our friends came and he wanted to join in the game. So you know how you want to empty out your pockets? And he had to put his gun down so he could play. So he could join us in the pickup basketball game. And I'm like, yeah, I think it might be time to time to go.
Whatever he do is not a foul.
Right.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, not a foul. Yeah,
no matter what he do.
And one.
There you go. Keep good.
The motherfuckers, just crazy shit like that you just go through.
We were in after hours in Alphabet City. No, just
they didn't do drugs then, did they?
No, not at all. And
not in Alphabet City.
It had to be like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Did you hang out in Alphabet a lot or no?
No. I mean, but after this particular night, we did. This was our first time in the spot. So it was
Alphabet City, for people who don't know, we have avenues A, B, C, C, and D. It was so bad that they just started calling it Alphabet. Don't even go into Alphabet City.
Yeah.
It was a different city. Different part of Manhattan.
This is in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right.
So we were. We came into the bar. We were like only Italian guys in the place. It was a really mixed crowd, very diverse. And the owner comes out, this big black guy comes out of his office. And he was the owner. He comes up to the bar. And we were at the bar, and he was at the corner. And he looks at me, he looks at us, and he goes, and we were all fucked up. He goes, "Where you guys from?" So I said, "We're from the Bronx." He goes, "Really?" I said, "How about I come up to the Bronx and take it over?" So I said, "How about I take over this fucking club?" So he looks at me and goes, "I like you." And my friends were going, "What the fuck are you saying? You're trying to fucking get us killed, you fucking idiot." I said, "I didn't." I said,
"What else are you gonna do?
I said, it was a knee jerk." So I said, "You just do." And the guy bought us drinks all night. We hung out. We were like, every time we went there, we were like fucking